My name's Devin Daniels. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, ex-paratrooper.
I joined the Marines right out of high school, and I came back after about 8 years of service. I worked as a public affairs specialist and combat camera.
I'm a recreational therapy student at Grand Valley State University. I'm also a combat veteran. I served 7 years in the Army, deployed to both Afghanistan and Iraq.
Retired U.S. Army Special Forces. Before that, I was in the infantry, so I spent my entire career in combat arms.
I am Sergeant Travis Snyder, United States Marine Corps. Served 6 years and deployed to Afghanistan my last year.
It has hit home very closely, actually. In 2020, I had 2 friends pass from suicide.
On our return, we lost one of our own to suicide in April of 2019. Since then, a few other gentlemen that I served with have opened up about their struggles with mental health and suicidal tendencies, depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia.
I've lost a handful of really close friends. My best man, my wedding, he's a veteran, committed suicide. Special Forces, my team leader, he's a captain in the United States Army, Green Beret, got out. He took his life. Just over the past, another friend, Marine, just in the past 3 years, I've probably lost half a dozen friends. And I think I've lost more friends since I've gotten out in 2016 than when I was active duty going to combat.
I have lost 16 friends over the years. Some are drug overdoses, some were just fishing accidents, but most of them were either gunshots to the head or hanging. But a lot of them, majority, I literally take them all as suicide. So it's pretty detrimental to me. This is it means a lot.
I think what I was looking forward to the most was learning something from other veterans who have taken phone calls or who have made that phone call, and understanding even further what's going on in their minds and in their hearts.
You guys reached out to veterans and said, hey, what's fucked up? How do we unfuck it? That's basically what happened in this situation, and it was amazing.
This is the first time I guess anyone has ever asked me if I've ever been involved or dealt with any suicidal ideations. So this is, I've been out for 6 years. So we all deal with these problems, but this is the only time in my life I've been asked about them.
So you and Amanda were just so open and genuinely caring about our experiences. And it just, because of that just genuine care, it was easy to open up. And then you were interested in our hearts and our experiences. And so, yeah, it was easy to trust you too.
At first, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm a vet. They need someone to ask some questions. They need some data. They need a case study, or they need data, and I'm a vet, and I filled that hole. But you took those necessary small steps, and that communicated to me that you guys mean business and you're actually going somewhere.
When we talk to people outside of our own little circle, it's comforting. It does bring comfort, not only for people who are struggling, but it brings comfort to those who want to make a difference, that they're not going to be the only ones doing the work.
I didn't realize I was a subject matter expert just because of engaging with veterans a lot. But while you guys were team leads, you let us kind of steer the ship, which was, yeah. So it never felt like it was your project. It felt like this is us, and we'll guide you through it. So that's how it felt to me.
You make any phone call to almost anybody, 99% chance it's going to be the cops and ambulance show up. And the cops are going to be there with tasers or guns. It's a veteran in distress.
I feel that helping vets is the solution, regardless of the program. That just seems to be the network that works. Is to see that natural network being leveraged makes me feel good, because It's been proven time and time again that that works. And with talking with to friends and asking them, why do you call other vets? Why do you call me? Why don't you use these other resources? It all comes back. They all say the same thing. It's echoed over and over. The same issues with trying to get to someone who's empathetic toward the situation, isn't just trying to diagnose them or evaluate them.
You came to us. You asked us for help. That's not normally the way it goes. We go to the VA to get help. We call our psychiatrist to get help. We call our friends to get help. This is really honestly the first time where somebody reached out and been like, let's fix some shit.
It was kind of funny because the way we conducted problem solving is actually really familiar to me. The way that you'd gone about it and the way your team did it is exactly the same way a special forces team would handle a mission. The process was natural, and it was nice to see it, because I haven't done that sort of problem solving since I've gotten out, like on a real problem.
Yeah, I think I'm more hopeful about the issue at hand.
When you first find a purpose, it's a beautiful thing. It's like a Christmas gift. You unwrap it. It's like, you feel like you're doing something and you're making a difference.
For me, this is extreme. Like, just actually knowing that this is another way that we can reach out to those that don't want help, that just bury themselves. Because I've been in that boat too, and it's like, something's got to break. Really, this is truly the first time where, in my really big experience, where I've had a civilian come out and been like, hey, how can I help you?
It felt like I was a part of something bigger than myself. And that's honestly why I joined the military in the first place, is because I wanted to be a part of something bigger. Like, whether it works or it doesn't work, we're going to actively pursue something to change it. So I just felt like I was part of something bigger, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, so it means a lot. And knowing that there could be a resource available in the future that would have prevented the friends that I've lost from taking their life is huge. Yeah, that's purpose right there. I mean, that's my purpose. That's what I'm trying to pursue in other aspects of my life.
Just being a whole part of it, it's like there's things that actually can be implemented that, a lot of us have the same thoughts. Now we're just putting these words to actual papers to present things. So, it feels really, really good.